You're restoring me piece by piece. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a really short video, very quick, simply because I am super busy, and which I didn't really expect to be this busy this month. Last week, almost 2 weeks ago now, I got a call for a job that I had applied last year, which you guys had seen that video where I was rejected almost like 4 times. But then I got a call back again. They never found anyone for that position, and they called me, and I'm super duper happy and thankful. And then before that job, which was a surprise call, I actually was working to get another job, which I got hired at the same time. Within a week I got 2 jobs. So and both will be kind of like teaching and leading. Well, one is mostly teaching, and I'm gonna share more about the other one. It's been an overwhelming week or start of the month, but and then last Monday, a week from today, my husband had an accident. Yes, someone hit his car, totaled the car completely, almost brand new car that we got 2 years ago. He's fine, thank God, with just, with some trauma and just some physical pain here and there, but thank God he's fine, and overall. But I just wanted to come here and make a quick video because I have seen something like this happen everywhere that I've gone to work, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen it as well. So today we're going to quickly share about why people feel challenged or intimidated by certain people and their skills and their position, their talents, their whatever you want to call it. But I want to share why you should not feel challenged or intimidated by someone, whether it's at work or in your personal life or at school or whatever relationship, whatever atmosphere or category in your life you want to put this into. You put it into. I just want to share my thoughts and something that will help you in the long run, just in case you run into a similar situation in the future. And then if you do, I will save you the headache. So listen up, and hopefully you and I will learn together something, and it will benefit your soul, which is your mind, your emotions, your will, and your heart, okay, which we use to make decisions. When people feel challenged by someone else's gifts, abilities, or titles, or the way they compose themselves, let's say, whether it's at work or wherever, it's usually because that person has low self-esteem. They just do not know who they are in their own skin, in their own abilities. They don't have it. They don't believe in themselves as a person, as someone who has values, abilities, skills, talents. They just don't believe nothing in themselves. So whenever they see someone else that does something, let's say more than they do, in the sense of like, if they own an ability or a skill more than they do, or they can do a certain task different or better than them, it is normal, it is not normal, it is natural, I guess, to feel a little like intimidated, but you should not let that run your life, run your thought life. And you know why? Because you're just sending signals of I'm weak, I am nothing, my abilities are just not worthy, and now I gotta compete with you or with this person. You should never allow those thoughts to creep into your head, because it will attack your self-esteem, your confidence, and you don't want that. You don't want none of that to attack your self-esteem and your confidence. You want to show to everyone, even if you're still struggling with a little bit of self-esteem or confidence, you want to show everyone. You don't have to, but I'm just saying, you have to present yourself as someone, especially if you're going to work or anything in life, you know. You want to present yourself as someone with confidence, because confidence is power, okay? And even if you don't know a certain task, or if you don't have a certain ability or skill, learn it, Google it, get on YouTube. You can learn, you can teach yourself, you know, get a book, learn. And if someone offers to help you, accept the help and be thankful and grateful. Don't be like, no, I don't think I need your help, I can do it better. No, I don't want you to teach me. No, be humble and accept the help. Be humble and reach out for help. You know, there's nothing wrong, because in order for us to be great and reach our greatest potential, we first have to have a humble attitude and reach out for help and ask for help and accept help, even if it's from people that hate you or you hate, or they don't want to see you there, or they don't want to see you well. You have to think, you have to have the mentality of I am great at what I do, and if there's room, I am great at what I do, but there's always room for improvement, because no one is perfect, you know, in no task in their life, whether it's at work, your personal life, your marriage, your friendship, your school, whatever category you fit in professionally, there's always room for improvement. So never think that you know better than someone. You never think that just because now you know a little bit more than someone, you are going to speak and low to that person, or you're going to intimidate them. And then if they have a greater skill than you, or they can do something better than you, don't feel intimidated, don't feel challenged, okay? You have to understand that you have to convince yourself that you are great the way you are, but there's always room for improvement. There's always room for asking for help, for getting better and better. And there's nothing wrong in asking for help, and there's nothing wrong keeping your ears and your eyes open in asking for help, you know, and just making yourself available. And let's say that you work with a team of people. I worked 5 years with people, and I worked 5 years in this project where I've helped kind of build from zero, and not zero, I've helped extend and grow, and it had to do with people. And I have come across people who, let's say, didn't even know how to write or read, and when they came in the presence of those who were more highly, or they were highly educated, and or they had more skills, they felt intimidated and challenged. And I worked with those people when I was in a when I was in this position as their leader. I worked with them because I first of all, I always think how it would make me feel if I was in that position and I went into a room full of highly educated people, or let's say people who are very skilled and talented. You know, always think, you know, how it would make me feel. So I work with with back then my co-workers, and helping them understand that, you know, maybe you don't own that skill or that ability now, but you can develop it, you know, and this is how you get to it, and I will help you. And as I was their leader, I saw, let's say, most of my team go from having a hard time to just express themselves to actually being able to write reports, and express themselves in writing, and writing reports, daily reports, and writing in acquiring abilities and skills that they were afraid to even ask, or to even think that they're able to actually acquire. So always remember that you have to keep your mind open, your eyes open, that you can learn. And if there's no one out there to help you and to help you overcome the fear of rejection, especially if you go into a new job environment or whatever, if there's no one there to help you to overcome the fear of rejection because of what you possess, it's fine. You don't need no one. You need to believe in yourself, and you need to get a book, or listen to a podcast or something that's going to help you develop that skill and get better at the position or the requirements that someone has laid before you. And so remember, don't feel intimidated and challenged just because someone does more or can do something better than you. You know, what I overcame this maybe like 15 years ago, this fear. So now if I get into, you know, well, this last week when I started this position, you know, I can't speak much because I just don't want to share much, but I entered with the head that, you know, yes, my resume says this, and yes, my resume is pretty rich, and I've done a lot, this and that. I am capable of a lot, but the best thing that I'm capable of is listening, and keeping my mind open to learning new things, because always you're going to learn something new, and not feeling intimidated or challenged just because someone looks like they're doing more than you or even if they are. Don't feel challenged, don't feel intimidated, don't fall into that pit, okay, because it's going to be hard to come out. Okay, so have confidence and faith in you and your abilities, but also be humble enough to reach out and want to improve and get better in the area that someone thinks that you might need to be improved, or if you think you need to improve, or if the job requires you to get better. So be open-minded, but also be fearless and believe, have faith, have confidence that no one and nothing is going to intimidate you or challenge you just because of their title or what they possess. Okay? Because trust me, being kind to people, it's the best possession that you can, it's the best thing you can possess. Being humble is the best thing you can possess. Treating people with respect is the best thing you can possess. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Well, quick, you know, it's kind of like 10 minutes, and that you somehow will find it helpful in the days that you're going to be challenged, you're going to be feeling intimidated, or whatever, or feeling like your self-esteem is not high at the highest. But just take these words and remember that no one is perfect, first of all, but also don't let anyone bully you, in the sense of, don't let anyone bully you through intimidation and also your own thoughts, by feeling challenged, intimidated because someone looks like they got it all together, or their position is better than you. Remember, have confidence that whatever you own inside as a person, as your skills and your abilities, those can get better, okay? And they can improve. So anyway, be blessed, stay fierce, and be humble always.